23 years ago today, there was a baby girl born in Temple, Texas. Little did she know she was the answer to so many prayers. Just 12 days after her birth, she was placed into adoptive mother's arms, and Elizabeth Grace celebrated her Gotcha Day each year on December 17th with her mom, Susan. Elizabeth went by many names growing up and is known by Lizzie. Lizzie had a great love for animals early on and even learned to walk with her family's Great Dane. There was not a rescue dog or a cat that was not loved with all of her heart. Lizzie also loved ballet, cheer, band, and traveling. She just loved life despite being diagnosed with leukemia at the young age of 13. While she missed many days of school, she had went back for her freshman year. She had joined a marching band, and she even made the varsity cheer team. She tried to keep things as normal as possible. Lizzie went through many new treatments that had failed, made her sick, and in the hospital for months at a time. She participated in numerous cancer fundraisers, pageants, fashion shows, and even an advocate for Be the Match. Be the Match is a global leader in bone marrow transplantation. Leukemia had brought her a lot of pain, and she had to give up so much. Lizzie never let cancer define her. She refused to let it break her under any circumstances. Lizzie was planning to participate in a phase 3 trial study for cord blood transplants. She had never found a compatible bone marrow donor. As a biracial person, there is only a 14% chance of finding an actual donor match. She did have some cord blood that was a close match, and the study was to treat the cord blood to increase the odds of survival from 20% to around 90%. Lizzie had a severe reaction to one of the experimental chemo drugs back in January. This was a setback for a planned trip to the University of Washington in Seattle to prepare for the trial. As she was recuperating from the drug reaction, COVID-19 had closed Seattle. Her doctors at Dell's Children found another chemotherapy drug, and she decided to try that. She never gave up. Lizzie went to sleep on March 29th, surrounded by her beloved rescue dogs, all 7 of them. She had told her mom goodnight and that she had loved her. Lizzie went to sleep and never woke up again. Although she left this world before she could achieve all that she had planned, she did change the world in very positive ways.
I met Lizzie last year at the Runway of Hope event, and I remember exactly when I met her because she was putting on these, they had to be like 6-inch high heels, and she strutted down, just even during the practice rounds, down that runway with such confidence and like attitude that I was in awe. And I thought, wow, that is a 21-year-old for you. She had this really tenacious attitude about life and her diagnosis and how she was just going to push on. And it was a great feeling to be around that much positivity. So when I heard and learned later, I followed her on Instagram, Facebook, that she had passed away, I knew that the world really was missing out on a spark that she had, and it made me sad, and it still does. So I just enjoyed my time with her.
Lizzie was one of my best friends. We met 5 years ago when we were both in a fashion show. The 2 things I remember about her was her smile and her confidence. She was so brilliant and passionate about life. She gave so much love to everybody she met. I think about her and miss her every day. She texted me about a week before she passed and asked if I wanted to come over and hang out, but I had just moved to Round Rock and it was too late and it was too far from Wimberley. She was always thinking of others. It brings me comfort knowing she's not hurting anymore and she's at peace. I miss her so much.
Lizzie made the world a better place for having been in it.
You're taking advantage.